better call somebody.
What's going on, wrestling world? What's going on? Welcome to episode 1 of Let's Talk Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the World Television Champion, T. Jones, one half of the Bullet Club. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Shout out to all my wrestling fans out there in the Silent Monster page, the Wrestling Freaks page. Big day, big week in wrestling. I just found out that, what is it called? not IWC. Excuse me. I had a brain fart. What's the name of that company? The ICW is about to get a deal with the WWE Network, so they're going to air they're going to air them on the network, but they're not going to edit it, so it's going to be just straight, raw, uncut stuff, but they're going to put the little warning before the shows. And I'm not familiar with ICW. All I know is Prince Devitt at the time, he wrestled there. I guess he did a little pop up there, and he was Freddy Krueger and whatnot. And the thing about that company is their ring is really small. I guess the TV makes the ring look smaller than what it is, but that ring looks pretty small. You know what I mean? The ring has nothing to do with anything, but I just thought that was kind of fascinating that the WWE is going to air another company on their network. And they shouted them out and everything, so they're still working out the deal. Rumor is they're still working out the deal. And it is amazing that they're actually doing something like that. And I hear they're going to do that a lot. And word is they're going to start doing, as it was stated back, WWE asked how they feel, how the fans feel. I mean, the universe, how they would feel if they start airing other promotions on the WWE Network. But they're going to have, they're going to charge, the network will be more expensive, $14 for the net grade package. You know, it still got your basic $9.99, but you got other packages that you could get. And would it be worth that? Yes. I mean, to be real, because I don't for example, if they aired Lucha Underground on the WWE Network, I'm cool with that. Why? Because I don't have the El Rey Network. I don't even think AT&T carries the El Rey Network. Realistically, I don't even think they carry it. You know, I really don't think the WWE Network carries the El Rey Network anyway. So either way, it's a good idea, because a lot of this, and plus they did the European tour. I mean, the European tour tournament. The UK joint. That's what it was called. Tournament, and I think that was a good. I guess it would be a good look, because I know it'll make more sense for them to do that. Have that partner with ICW, and I think it's Insane Championship Wrestling. I think it would be a good look, because you get to see that on the WWE Network, and they get to defend their title. I don't know what actual promotion they're going to defend that in, or they're going to bring it back. I mean, for me, that title is just another title. For me, I'm like, all right, y'all got another belt. Now what? What's next? I mean, if it's just going to be strictly an overseas title, I'm with it. I mean, okay, that's cool, because don't bring no more belts into the WWE. Then I hear somebody told me that the WWE might bring in a television title, which is cool. Everybody know I'm the television champion, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But I'm cool with it, you know. I'm cool with them experimenting and trying new things. Only if it works. You know what I mean? Because WWE has a tendency to have great ideas, but always ends up effing them up. You know what I mean? So that sucks. That's on the downside. But let's get into something that before I'm gonna talk about the Royal Rumble, but I'm gonna talk about something real quick. I was watching this interview. I'm watching this little, not documentary, I was doing some research on a very, very small, short-lived promotion called Wrestling Society X that came on during the 2007 era. It died the same year it came out. Like how you born 2007 and die 2007. Like it literally, I believe it was January to March, if I'm not mistaken. Like, good Lord, you didn't even last. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the last taping of the show, didn't get aired because Vampiro got his face burnt up, like dude threw a fireball in Buddy's face, and they didn't want to air it. And the show's only a 30-minute long show, so if you blink, you'll miss it. And the whole show was just high spots, you know. And if you go back and look at Wrestling Society X, that if you put it like this, if you compare Lucha Underground to Wrestling Society X, Wrestling Society X is what Lucha Underground is what Wrestling Society X should have been. Because it's basically the same style, same camera angle, same like... Wrestling Society X looked more like a TV show. It didn't look like actual wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like an actual wrestling show. It was 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you actually do in 30 freaking minutes? Like, there's nothing you can do in 30 freaking minutes. You know what I mean? You can't do anything. It's impossible to get anything done. You know? And it was just all high spots. It was like exploding caskets, exploding dumpsters. Like, in the explosion, all that stuff they had was just ridiculous. It didn't look real. Like, it's bad enough people say wrestling is fake, which it is, but the moves are real, but just this was over the top. If you were that person that always said wrestling was fake, that was like, damn, it looked ridiculous. And basically what MTV, the guy said, who was one of the owners, I believe, said MTV wanted a show that they wanted to do wrestling where kids couldn't imitate the moves. So they had all these high spots and all these crazy bumps. You know what I'm saying? Like be realistic. If you're a kid, it don't matter what the spot is. Like, okay, I can slam my brother on some thumbtacks. Okay, I can go to the store and get some thumbtacks, throw this idiot on there. You know what I mean? Backyard wrestling is like, come on. Have you not heard of that? I mean, then again, you have shows like Beavis and Butthead, cartoon characters beating each other up with bats, There's real stupid shows that MTV made themselves look real. He had shows like Real World where people are fighting. Like, you know what I mean? It was weird to me. But Wrestling Society X, I think it was just a spin-off of XPW at the time. I mean, I didn't know about XPW until, down the line. I think after I graduated, I found out about XPW. That was another short-lived promotion too, but that's another story for another day. But to be real, like, I feel like Lucha Underground took a lot of ideas from that, like the whole movie scene style. Like, Lucha Underground is basically, and to be real, I don't care what anybody says, Lucha Underground is Def Jam Vendetta brought to life. And what I mean by that is, a lot of y'all ain't not going to understand what I'm saying when I say that. It's how, if you ever played Def Jam, Fight for New York, or Vendetta, it was a storyline that led into a match. Like, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix have a storyline. Now, this backstage storyline bleeds into the ring. Like him and Vampiro. That was a great storyline where Pentagon tried to find who his master was, and it turns out it was Vampiro the whole time. Like, nobody saw that shit coming. I mean, that was great storytelling. It's not like how WWE is. Like, it's all just, it's Lucha Underground storytelling wise is better. You know what I mean? I like how, at first I did not like Lucha Underground as a whole. I didn't like it. Like, why is it is this TV or is it, I'm like, what is this? I didn't like it at all. You know what I mean? I didn't like it one bit, period. You ask my boy War Machine, he knew. You know what I'm saying? He knew. Like, I told him, like, dude, this is trash, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was trash. I didn't like it, period. But then I grew to become a fan. Because I got to understand, okay. And I said it, like, I said, why does it look like Wrestling Society X? This is kind of like the same style, especially like the first season, where it started off with a band, and it was, you know, it had special guests. Like, okay, I see what they're doing. But then now, I like it, because it's different. It's different, like, okay, it's really cool, and I like it. You know what I mean? That's why I say, Wrestling Society X is what Lucha Underground is what Wrestling Society X should have been. I mean, I think it was just bad timing and a bad channel. I mean, you know, something just don't work, especially if you're on MTV. They kill everything. But I feel that, like I said, Wrestling Society X, I mean, Lucha Underground is a dope show. And let's move forward. Now, there was a little thing that popped up about Kenny Omega. He autographed somebody's in a WWE a WWE autograph book, and he put the number 30 on there. Like, and the internet went crazy. Like, everybody was losing their nuts about it. Like, I mean, I feel like, Kenny Omega's trolling. I don't think Kenny Omega's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. I don't think it's gonna be fun. I don't think he's gonna be in the Rumble. The most he'll probably pop up after the Rumble. You know what I mean? But if he is in the Royal Rumble, that'll be crazy, because that's when AJ Styles showed up. But then again, if he did show up, why would you spoil it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like, okay, now everybody gonna be looking and thinking Kenny Omega is gonna. But the best thing about it would be he comes after the Rumble. Like, he wasn't in the Rumble. Now it forces you to tune in to Raw the next night. You know what I mean? Do I want to see Kenny Omega in the WWE? Hell yeah. I mean, why not? Like, Gallows is there, Finn is there, AJ is there. Like, you got now put Kenny Omega there. Like, hell, you got the whole Bullet Club. You know, that's basically what it is. I feel like, then that'll open up doors to other men. Like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. You know, I feel like if it works like that, I think it'd be a good look. I would not mind Kenny Omega being in WWE. A lot of people may disagree. Say, he's going to get misused. They're going to shit all over him. I mean, look, it takes time. Like, I think Gallows and Anderson will win the WWE Tag Team titles at the Royal Rumble, and they will give Sheamus and Cesaro a rematch at WrestleMania. Yeah. Because the Elimination Chamber is a SmackDown pay-per-view. So yeah, the next big. What is the next pay-per-view for Raw? I'm not sure, but anyway, I don't know. I mean, I like whatever the next pay-per-view is. I think they're gonna get a rematch, but or the Money in the Bank. Who knows? Fuck it. But I really think Kenny Omega's gonna come to the WWE. I think he should. I think it's gonna be a good look. I really do, and that's how that goes. I mean, Kenny Omega. I really want to, and another thing, I want to see the Young Bucks in WWE. I feel like if you want to be the best tag team in the world, you got to win belts everywhere. Because you want belts in New Japan, ROH, where else? They winning titles. They are winning titles. So that's not a big deal. They're winning time. I just feel like, taking shots at WWE and talking shit about the WWE, but you don't want to go there because you think they may get misused. It's like, you don't know. You never know what the WWE may do. You know what I mean? Because it's the WWE. Because you see AJ Styles getting did right. Finn's getting used right. A lot of indie guys are getting protected, especially if they go through NXT. Triple H is going to make sure that you don't get fucked over. He's protecting Kevin Owens. He's protected Sami Zayn. He's protected all these NXT guys. So I'm not too worried about that, especially if you go through NXT. And I just hope WWE. I just feel like anybody that don't want to go to WWE because you're scared. Yeah, I would be scared too because I just feel like if you got to have a buzz, you got to be doing something big to make the WWE, take interest in you. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people just. I think they overthink it. You know what I mean? I think they overthink things. So moving forward, y'all. Let's talk about this Royal Rumble real quick. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Let's get to the good stuff. Now, I'm looking at the match card. You have Neville versus Rick Swann, Charlotte versus Bayley for the WWE Women's title, AJ Styles versus Cena, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, and then you got the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Now, let me go to my predictions real quick. I think Neville is going to win this match. I think he does for the Cruiserweight Championship. The king of the... Yeah, it is for the Cruiserweight title. But, yeah. So I think Neville's going to win this one by disqualification. I think he's going to cheat. I don't think he's going to win. And if he does win, he's going to win by cheating. So I'm going to give it to Neville. Then Charlotte versus Bayley. I don't see Bayley winning just off the strength of, it's Charlotte Flair and she hasn't lost on pay-per-view. I think Charlotte's going to lose her first match at WrestleMania. Her streak is going to end at WrestleMania. Ain't that funny? Her pay-per-view streak is going to end where the Undertaker streak started. You know what I mean? I think that's where it's going to end. I don't see them going long with this Charlotte Flair pay-per-view streak because I heard they wanted to do Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte. That's why they're building her making her look all spotless on pay-per-view. But I don't see Charlotte losing. So I'm going to give this one to Charlotte. Even though I love Bayley. I love me some Bayley. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got AJ Styles versus this F-Boy Cena. I don't know about this one. I really don't know because the rumor was that they were going to do Cena versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania, title versus career. But then they said Cena's going to be leaving soon. And they say Taker still got a few more matches in him. And now they're saying Taker, the match is squashed because Taker's going to fight a Raw guy. And that leaves ruling like, okay, who would AJ face at WrestleMania or at the Elimination Chamber? You know what I mean? That leaves a good question. Now, I can see Baron Corbin screwing Cena over just, because he lost to Cena and he want to get his win back over Cena. So I see Baron Corbin cost him the match. Then I see AJ Styles winning by disqualification. That would lead Cena to that would lead to the the Elimination Chamber. So it'll be Baron Corbin, Cena, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, whoever in the Elimination Chamber. AJ loses the Elimination Chamber and goes for his rematch at WrestleMania and get his belt back. Boom. Hashtag Thug Life. So I got AJ for the win by DQ. Then you got KO versus Roman Reigns. This is self-explanatory. I believe that Roman Reigns will win because he's had his WrestleMania moment. And I see him winning and going into WrestleMania defending his title against The Undertaker. And this will be, I'm calling Roman Reigns versus Taker WrestleMania. I'm saying Undertaker will win the Royal Rumble, which, I'm saying Undertaker will win the Royal Rumble. He would have to win the Royal Rumble. And no, you know what? I take that back. I recant my statement. I recant that statement. I'm talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, I'm calling Roman Reigns for the win. And now, let's talk about the Royal Rumble match as itself. Now, I heard somebody else say this, and it makes perfect sense. Starting off the Royal Rumble will be the New Day. Xavier Woods is number 1, Kofi is 2, Big E is 3. Boom. Starts off with those 3 where they're forced to fight each other, but they won't fight each other. They'll start eliminating people. They'll start they'll start cleaning the house. Like, they'll start throwing out jobbers, boom, 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 left and right. Then it gets to, like, midway to the match, they throw it. Big E throws out Xavier Woods. Then he goes to throw out Kofi. Kofi does some crazy Spider-Man lunge because he always does the impressive things in the Royal Rumble. He always does it. He's going to find a way to get back in the ring. Because one year he stood on his hands. Then he did a crazy leap. Then he parkour move. Had it on the guardrail. That was crazy. Kofi's going to get back in the match some way. So I say around number 10, Goldberg's going to come out and start cleaning house. Throw out Xavier Woods. Throw out Kofi. Boom, he's gone. Throws out Biggie. He's gone. Then Brock Lesnar comes in. Brock Lesnar and boom, 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 they go out because you know how that goes. They got beef anyway. They're going to fight at WrestleMania anyway. So it doesn't matter. They're both going to get eliminated. So gets down to like number 20. 5, 4, 3, 2. Jeff Hardy comes out. That's my surprise entry is going to be Jeff Hardy. Jeff freaking Hardy. No. Broken Matt. It's going to be Broken Matt. Delete. Broken Matt comes out. Then Jeff comes out. Or they come out back to back. Hardy's out there. But then I may be all over the place. I'm not. So those two, Jeff and Matt, are surprise entries. And then my next surprise entry would have to be, they would have to come somewhere in the beginning. It have to be like an OG, like Kevin Nash, because he may be in there. I think he was in there last year or the year before. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna agree with what I'm saying in here, but like, fuck y'all, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's my opinion. But and at the end, I know Finn Balor's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. He's going to be in the Royal Rumble. I think Undertaker is gonna be number 30. He's gonna be almost in the middle. He's going to either be in the middle or towards the end. Because I think Finn Balor is going to be 30. I think he's going to be 30. And I think Finn is going to eliminate The Undertaker. That's going to lead to something else. That's for next week. I'm going to talk about that next week. Because they already talking about it. And I think Finn's going to get eliminated. But I really can't call who's going to win the Royal Rumble right now. I really can't call it right now. But then again, I heard they said it's going to be probably one of the biggest Royal Rumbles in history. I heard 60. I heard 60. They're going to have some cruiserweights in there. They're going to have a gang of people in there. So I really can't call it. Because Roman Reigns ain't in it. Seth Rollins not winning because he's going to feud with Triple H. Dean Ambrose not going to win because he's going to fight The Miz again. He got to defend the Intercontinental title. But then again, with Roman Reigns, you know what? It's crazy. I can't even call it. And I'm shooting from the hip with this Royal Rumble prediction. This is not even my Royal Rumble prediction. I'm going to say, off the strength of me thinking, I think that I really do think that Finn Balor it's either going to be Finn Balor or The Undertaker winning the Royal Rumble. Because I know it's not going to be Goldberg. It's not going to be Chris Jericho. I really do think it's gonna be it's gonna be a shock finish. It's gonna be a shock finish. It's going to be a very, very big shock finish. Cause Dolph Ziggler ain't winning. I know that. I heard that Shawn Michaels may be in a Royal Rumble. I heard Stone Cold may pop up. I don't know. Cause Stone Cold, like, yo, he only coming back if the match is right. You know what I'm saying? But I really can't call the Royal Rumble right now. I'm looking at the poster right now for the Royal Rumble. I'm trying to see who I could see winning this mug. Now, I mean, it could, like, out of all seriousness, hell, Bray Wyatt can win that bitch. That could be the shock finish. You know, that'll help Bray Wyatt. You know what I mean? That'll help him. You know. But yo, in the comments, let me know who y'all think is going to win the Royal Rumble this year. This has been the Wrestle Talk Podcast. I apologize if I was all over the place. I didn't write my notes down about the Royal Rumble because when it comes to the Royal Rumble, I like to be random and think outside the box. And like I said, I think Broken Matt is going to show up. Brother Nero is going to show up. I mean, Kenny Omega may pop up. I know. I can't think of any legends that may show up. Matter of fact, I think Bully Ray. I think Bully Ray may be in the Royal Rumble. I think Bully Ray, they said they're trying to do something with the Bully Ray character in the WWE too. So that'd be a good way to introduce Bully Ray back into the WWE. And I don't know. I really don't know about and I don't read dirt sheets anymore. I don't really listen to any spoilers and anything. But yo, shout out, before I forget, shout out to the Silent Monster. Shout out to the Wrestling Freaks page. Shout out to Who's Jobbing Who. Matter of fact, I'm going to be on the Who's Jobbing Who's podcast this weekend, actually. Yeah. Doing the Royal Rumble prediction podcast with them. So shout out to them over there. Yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Best in the World 1989, and subscribe to my personal YouTube channel, Jones Street TV, youtube.com/Jones Street TV, and I'm out. Peace.